You may feel helpless when your baby is in neonatal care. With doctors and nurses caring for their baby, some parents admit to feeling pushed out or sidelined and feel separated from their baby, even if they're right next to the incubator. It's important to remember that you play a vital role alongside the role of doctors and nurses. Being a part of your baby's care will help you to bond with your baby and to feel more confident. There are lots of ways that you can get involved with this.
Yeah, you've got to sort of put the nerves to one side, I think, with anything that they ask you to get involved with, and just throw yourself in, because it all leads to getting out of here quicker. Yeah. I'm absolutely sure of it, because the more contact you have with them, the more they seem to respond to you.
Your baby will be reassured simply by knowing that you're there with them, which they can sense from your voice, your smell and your loving touch. Even on days when your baby is very tired and contact should be kept to a minimum, you can still speak to your baby and comfort them in this way. Comfort holding is another way for you and your baby to get to know each other. Comfort holding is still touch, and it can be very soothing for your baby, letting them know that you're there without disturbing their rest. You will be able to start looking after your baby's daily needs, such as nappy changing and washing when they are well enough. This can help build your confidence. The nurses will show you how to manage these everyday tasks and may refer to them as your baby's cares. The hospital will provide everything your baby needs for these initially, but after a while you might be asked to bring in some care supplies, such as nappies or cotton wool for your baby. They will discuss this with you when needed.
I think the turning point as becoming a mum was a few days down the line, and the nurse had said, "Would you like to change his nappy?" And I was like, "Really? Yeah, I'd love to change his nappy." She says, "I'm not going to give you an instruction on how to do it. You've got children of your own, you know." So she wasn't patronising, she left me to it, which was nice because it was the first time I'd been able to do something with him.
You can play a big role in the feeding of your baby. Mums can start trying to express breast milk soon after birth. The unit may have a room for mums to sit in to express their milk, or they may be able to provide a screen to offer some privacy next to the incubator. Some units may also be able to provide a breast pump to help with expressing and provide storage space in a fridge for your milk. Breast milk is really beneficial to premature and sick babies, as it can protect them from bacteria and viruses and help them grow. Express milk can be fed to your baby via a tube if they're unable to breastfeed. These tubes will only be used to feed your baby as long as they're needed, and the doctors and the nurses on the unit should be able to answer any questions you may have on them. Tube feeding your baby is something that both parents can help with.
We were both really keen. As soon as we saw them getting rid of the pump and starting to do the gravity tube feeding, we want to do that. So as soon as we could, we got trained and we did it. We just completely took over doing it, apart from at night when we're not here.
Some mums find it challenging to express milk. You may find it helpful to ask the nurses on the unit for advice and support around expressing, and some units will have a breastfeeding specialist for extra support. It's important to remember that breastfeeding isn't for everyone, and you're not a failure if you can't produce milk. Many units have access to donor breast milk, which can be used if needed. You can find out more information about feeding on our website. When you feel ready and your baby is stable enough, nurses will encourage you to hold your baby directly against yourself, skin to skin. Skin to skin, or kangaroo care as it is sometimes called, is a great way for parents to bond with their baby. In the majority of cases, a baby's heartbeat and breathing are more regular and more rhythmic during this time, and the alarm systems are triggered less.
Having Thomas there, it was relaxing, and his sats were lovely. He was relaxed, I was relaxed. The only thing that I really regret is that it wasn't encouraged at the time, is that my husband could do it. And now when I come on the ward, they're all for skin to skin and the kangaroo care, and I see the dads doing it. And I really miss that Paul never got the chance to do that.
Babies will also sleep more restfully and for longer, helping their growth and allowing them to recover after medical procedures.